Check this out. Now this one. You didn't need lyrics to know what's just happened. The first part was a verse, the second was a chorus, and every male element from this entire series pitch, rhythm, dynamic, timbre, texture, melody, chords all of it lives inside a bigger container. Today, we open that container. This is the last lesson in this series, and it's the one that makes everything else click into place. Musicologists have a word for the architecture of a song: form. It is a map. It names a section and describes the order they appear in. This practice goes all the way back to classical theory, but it's a standard in modern songwriting education too. Taught as a foundation skill in institutions like Berkeley, musicians use letters to describe form as shortened A, B, C, where each letter is a different section type. By far, the most common form in popular music is verse chorus form. Let's break down what each piece actually does. The verse is where the story unfolds. Lyrically, it's where the new information happens, new lines, new images, moving the narrative forward. Musically, it's usually the more restrained section, quieter dynamics, simplest texture, saving energy for what's coming. Notice something important: the verse almost always changes lyrically each time you hear it, even while the music underneath often says exactly the same. That's intentional. The chord progression becomes familiar and comfortable while the words keep the story moving forward. The chorus is the emotional centerpiece of a song. Usually the most memorable, most repeated section. Unlike the verse, the chorus keeps the exact same words every single time. That repetition is the whole point. It's designed to lodge itself in your memory. Musically, the chorus almost always contrasts the verse: bigger, louder, more energy. If the verse builds tension, the chorus is where the tension gets released. Remember dynamics from lesson 7? This is exactly where that skill matters most. The contrast between verse and chorus is a dynamic decision. The bridge is the plot twist. It requires real harmonic and melodic contrast from everything you have heard so far. Usually a different chord progression, but it very often starts on the 4th or 6th degree of the scale instead of the root. That's technically way of saying it deliberately avoids feeling like home. A song typically only has one bridge, appearing once, usually after the second chorus. Its entire job is to make you miss the chorus so that when it comes back one final time, it hits even harder than before. Put it all together, and here's what a typical pop or rock song looks like from above. Intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge, chorus, and outro. So something extremely close to it underlies most of the songs you have ever loved. It's not a formula that limits creativity, it's a container that focuses it. Form is the map. Verse tells the story and changes each time. Chorus is the centerpiece, same words, releases the tension. Bridge is the plot twist. Real contrast appears once, makes you miss the chorus. And now you don't just know how to play guitar, you know how music actually works. From a single vibrating string all the way up to a complete song. This is the last lesson in Fundamental series, but it's not the end of the channel. Go back through all lessons if you need to: pitch, rhythm, dynamics, timbre, texture, scales, chord, blues, melody, and now form. You have the entire language of music in your hands. Thank you for learning with me. Let's keep playing.